Welcome to Hilarious Kings. Today we have an interview with an IT engineer who's in Australia, Sydney. Let's ask questions to him. How to get a job in Australia?
Okay, so to answer the question, first you need to be qualified for whatever job you're looking for. Preferably, your Australian work experience will be valued, or at least if you do a graduation degree from Australia, it will be valued. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes even if you just do the schooling in Australia, people are managing to get a job here. Okay, so it's how you approach the interview is the main thing. How you answer the questions in the interview, they check your attitude and then they take you in for the job. Okay.
Okay.
There are three websites where you can search the jobs. I'm putting the websites one by one. So the predominant, the first thing you go is LinkedIn. There is a website called LinkedIn. It's not specific to Australia. It's a global website you can access from anywhere. So where you tell what you know, like which college or which school you have studied, and what skills you have, IT skills, since it's IT engineer role that you said, like what are the IT skills you have and what jobs you can fit in. Okay, so you can go through that website, first create your profile for one for yourself when you're searching for a job. And there is next website. This is pretty much Australia and New Zealand related websites that called seek.com.au. They also have international job options, but predominantly Australia and New Zealand, and another one called Indeed. Indeed. .com. Yeah, I have given that in the chat. Can you see the chat like in the Zoom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can copy that and put it in the in your notepad after our meeting. But you got that right. Like, so these are the websites that you need to search for a job. But as I mentioned, to start with, the easy way to do get a job here is like get schooling here, like for a adult. But if you do a school here itself is enough to get a job, or if you do a graduation here. Okay.
Okay.
And but it depends on domestic or international as well. Okay, we can discuss about that international students later, but for domestic students, these are the options that I mentioned. Okay, so doing schooling itself is enough, or they can do graduation as well, and they have to apply for the jobs here in these websites. Doing part-time jobs while studying in school or college also will help good. Okay.
Okay. How to apply visa in Australia?
Yep. So the visa for applying visa, there is the Home Affairs website called that's from the Immigration Australia. So I will share you that link as well. If you can access that site now, can you access that?
Oh, yeah.
So when you say about a job and applying for visa, it's two different things. Because if you are considering as an international student, then you need to apply as a
Oh,
uh,
okay.
yeah. You need to click the first one. Yeah, yeah. So here, so you need to apply as a student. So here you see the options there. Are you coming as international students? You need to do a graduation degree here. Okay, so you can do it like as in studying full time, or if a parent or a guardian is accompanying a student, they need to select the second option, and then the third option is complete workforce based or professional development training. That's like purely like if you're doing a training like that. So these are the study visa options that you have if you want to study in Australia. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So apart from that, like if you want to like, because like you didn't your question isn't specific, you just asked apply visa in Australia. So Visa is there is visitor visa. There is a study. Visitor visa is only for like 3 months, or like 6 months or 1 year, like depending on your status. Like if you want to stay, how long you want to stay. Okay. With
Okay.
3 months, you can have multiple visits. Even for 5 years, you can come and go for 3 months. But if you do apply for 6 months or 1 year, then the visa term will be specific. Like yeah, you need to return back after 3 months or 6 months or 1 month, like that. That's the visitor visa. Okay.
Okay.
And the link I shared you is for the study visa, like for the international students. And then, like, if at all you have a job somewhere and you want to come here permanently, that's called permanent resident visa.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the different things. So, do you have any specific visa that you had in mind when you asked that question?
No, I
Okay.
don't have a specific question
Question. Okay.
about visa.
Yeah. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So there are many different types of visas there. Yeah.
Okay. How many salary is the basic salary? How many salary is a basic salary for an IT engineer in Australia?
Yeah. So for that, like the basic salary, see, depends on the role of the IT engineer. Okay. So IT engineer could be starting with anyone who is fixing this vendor endpoint. Like, you go to McD or KFC, you pay money and then they type it, right? Like, so that endpoint purchase, they call it as POS, I think, purchase of sale, like that equipment. Like, so there are some jobs who just service those equipments, like IT equipment, from IT perspective, just to check if the internet is coming in, that one, like that. So that's also considered as IT job, or setting up your desktop or setting up your server and connecting network. There are many things. Okay. So average, you can say maybe to start with 45,000 Australian dollars to maybe $70,000. But again, as I mentioned, like there are different skills. It depends. This question depends on the what you can do. Okay, if you can do more, then even the starting salary will be different. I will put that as well in the chat. Okay, so just
Okay.
remember, like which information I'm sharing. Like, so this is called as the pay scale Australia. Okay, so you can type there what is the role and then how much it's getting. But again, see, these websites, or the information in these websites, are just indicative. Okay, it doesn't mean that you will get a job for that salary.
Okay.
Okay, so the websites are called PayScale and paycalculator.com.au. But if you Google, there will be a number of things. And the other first job websites that I mentioned, LinkedIn. LinkedIn may not have the salary, I think, in most of the roles, but Seek and Indeed, they will have the the salary as well indicated in that one. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Is Australia good for an IT engineer family?
Yeah, I would say like any country is good for IT engineer. Without IT, you can't do any job, right? Like whether it is an accountant or a medical clinic or any profession, they need to work with computers. So any country, any job needs nowadays a computer or a laptop. So, wherein IT engineer, like a desktop engineer or a network engineer, will be required. So, yes, for the question, the straight answer is yes.
Oh, okay. What should a student need to do to enter Australia using a student visa?
Yeah, so that one, so you need to go back to that website that I shared before with the student. So you can click continue in that and you can see the, can you go there? I can show you. Go open the website that we discussed before.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so can you select that full study full time and click next? Yeah. So you see here the student visa is coming. Can you scroll down? Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
those are the processing time, and you scroll down again. Yeah, so those are the options will come. So you can go through that. Like those are the conditions that will be required. Like so, you need to have minimum like the if you didn't do your schooling here because you are if you are an international student, then you need to write the IELTS or the PTA equivalent exam there, things like that. Okay, and that's the student visa, so you can go through that. What is the what is the processing time and what are the requirements that's required. So if you click the details there, can you click the details that you see in the screen?
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So and then now it comes like you see here there is an overview. Hold on. Can you scroll up? Can you scroll up a bit? Yeah. So these are the tabs that you see: overview, about this visa, eligibility, step by step. So you can click one by one and see that one. Okay. So as of now we are in overview. Now can you scroll down a bit? Yeah, so this is the thing, like you can with the student visa maximum you can stay is for 6 years, and then like what is the cost? This is the just for the visa. Okay, this is not for the course. This is just for the visa. It is costing Australian dollar 2000, and then you see there like what you must have. Like so, you need to have you'll be 6 years or older, and then you need to have your insurance cover, and then you have a welfare. If you are below 18, you need to have a welfare arrangement wherein like you need to show them how much money you can manage like that, and have you go through that one. So definitely you need to have the written the IELTS part. Depends on the age as well. Like you see here, like even 6 years old can come. 6 years old can't do the IELTS, right? Like so,
Yeah.
yeah. So alternate arrangements needs to be made. Like definitely a guardian will be coming with them on that stage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So go through this document. So these are the requirements for the study visa, the student visa there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
And please update
Hope
the
you.
links that we discussed as per each question so that they can also understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for the time. Thank you for your time. Hope you like the interview and subscribe this video.